So now I want to do a show on Tekashi 6ix9ine, mainly to bring awareness to a lot of these young brothers coming up, especially in the rap game, but on the streets in general. If you young, like he is, 22, his real name is Daniel Hernandez. Now, I know a lot of my subscribers do not listen to a lot of this young rap. However, he is a young talented artist. And what we're seeing is that a lot of these young brothers get caught up in the limelight, in the fame, and you got a lot of super fake people around you that claim to be goons, claim to be your partners, and what they're doing is using him for his money, for his fame, claim to be ride or die for him, and all they're doing is using him. Now this young brother is facing 32 years. He ain't but 22. Facing 32 years to life. Already on probation for some type of thing with some female. He's on 4 years probation already. I'm going to bring you guys this story. But what I want to point out is that my father used to tell me, when you get older, you ain't going to have but 1 or 2 friends. And a lot of rappers was trying to tell this young cat, yo, slow it down. Slow it down. When the young brother in Florida got killed, he was trying to beef with a lot of Chicago rappers, one of Chief Keef and Chief Keef's cousin, and he was trying to beef with them. And I thought he would clean it up then and get away from them cats after he seen the young brother get killed in Florida. Tatiana that got killed earlier this year. You know, seeing that. These cats ain't your friends. Now he's trying to switch it up and say, oh, I was just trying to do this as a stunt to sell records. That's what I'm telling a lot of these young cats in the streets. These rapping cats ain't really living that life. They ain't living that life. They are entertainers. They're actors. So a lot of our young brothers listen to these lyrics and think they got to go out there and live up to this hype, live out to this standard that I'm a goon. But when they get real, he definitely go cop a plea. But they're trying to get him because he's in the limelight. He's a hardcore gangster rapper. He's trying to gangbang and claim blood set. And they trying to make an example out of him nonetheless. Anyway, this is my life in the shot. So, let me bring you guys this story. So, his real name is Daniel Hernandez. Tekashi 6ix9ine faces 32 years to life in prison on federal racketeering firearms charges, facing a mandatory minimum of 32 years according to the prosecuting U.S. attorney. They said they even tried to warn him at once upon a time. They say he's involved in the Nine Trey Bloods, as well as previous unreported armed robbery. Hernandez faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. So understand, he's not committing these robberies. He's not himself committing these shootings. Why I wanted to bring you guys this story is because here it is. He didn't got himself into rap beefs and beefs. Now you got to surround yourself by goons. Goons that could care less about you and gonna even just endanger your life even more. So now whatever they do, you face that consequence on everything they do. So they're saying that he surrendered his passport. He tried to advocate for bail by paying a $1 million bail and placed under house arrest. However, the judge denied it. The judge denied it. Four of Hernandez's associates, ex-manager Shoddy and Crippy, or whatever the hell his name is, Ish, and Mel Murder were also arrested by ATF. And many of them are facing drug charges, heroin, fentanyl, marijuana. Prosecutors said 5-year federal investigation. They've been following this young brother for 5 years. 5 years. His Instagram, Twitter, all that, where he's, look at this, an Instagram video that they had been stealing from him. He, in his cross-Christian interview, he's been doing a lot of this stuff on Instagram. Hernandez also faces charges with possession of an AR-15 and an involvement in 2 additional shootings. One at Brooklyn Center and one while he was performing. Another in which allegedly ordered the shooting of a bystander of a Brooklyn housing project. That later with conspiracy to commit murder charges. The robbery comes with a 7-year minimum sentence and a collection of racketeering charges, which stems to gang members comes with a minimum 25 years. He's facing, understand this, some very serious charges. Very serious charges. Alright? And what I wanted to bring to a lot of young brothers watching my show is that no, you do not have any friends. No, they do not care. That's why everybody, including myself, had to get out of the streets. Not only do you get out of the streets, you let everybody in the streets, leave them alone, let them go about their life. If they still out there gangbanging, selling drugs, so be it. Let them go. But you stay clear of that. But at 22, this young guy didn't have nobody to explain that to him. And therefore, he got caught up in the system, caught up in the gangster rap, caught up in them lyrics, caught up in that lifestyle. And now you got goons that's out robbing cats, stealing cats. You're not necessarily doing that. Then you also got the power to order people, order stuff, and they gonna trick on you. Here it is, they calling themselves murderers, goons, goblins, whatever you want to call, whatever they want to call themselves. But as soon as that heat get on, guess what they doing? They tricking. They've been watching them 5 years. Every one of them so-called goons been tricking on them. And they know who they wanted, and they got them. So, that's why I wanted to bring you guys this story. Stay out them streets. This is why I stay off and away from them streets. It ain't nothing out there. It ain't nothing out there on the streets but trouble. And you see, your so-called partners, your so-called friends will be the very ones that be the first ones that trick on you. And you could just be with these cats at a club and they end up beating somebody, robbing somebody, or damn near killing somebody, or which that happened, killing somebody. You got partners that even bring you a gun. Hey man, go AR-15, here you go. Feds got you. Don't buy this AR-15. It's cool, it's safe. And so that's why so many of our young youth is getting snatched up. Not saying that he's one of our young youth, but you know, associated with our youth, and consider themselves such. So you know, it's unfortunate. I ain't one of those that's gonna make a video laughing at them. You know, it's hard for me to see anybody go to jail for something so stupid. He's lucky he's not dead, because the rapper XXXTentacion, he wasn't but 20, 22, and here it is, he want to floss, he get record deal, so now he got money, so now he out in them streets, riding a Lamborghini, holding $20,000, and his partners, always inside job, told him exactly, yo, he right up there, he right down the street, he told me he was going to the car lot, to the motorcycle spot, inside job, and his partners, set him up, murdered him, and for what? His life is gone for what? And so XXXTentacion knew, Tekashi 6ix9ine knew XXXTentacion and even made a video like, yo, I gotta slow down, I gotta get about this lifestyle. And he should have. Had he cut everybody off and ran, he'd be straight. He didn't do that. He kept on his same mentality as wanting to beef. So now they're reporting that he's been beaten up in jail already. He tried to go into general population. They already threatened him because they know who he is. So now he's got to be transferred to prisons. He facing those charges, man. He facing some very, very serious charges on all counts. Already on probation. It don't look like he's going to get out of that one. You know. So, I hate to see these young cats, man, lose. Because it's set up for them to lose. And we'll see what kind comes out of it. So that's why I wanted to make this video. I really didn't have no interest in these young cats, these young rappers, and what they do, how they do it. But I wanted to, you know, warn these young brothers, you don't have any friends. That cat that claim he'll die for you, ride for you, he'll be the first to trick on you. He'll be the first to set you up. Who do you think these setups come from? Your partners, your friends, your so-called friends. You don't have any. None. Get away from them. Run. Get you a family, get you a female, and you stay away. That's why when people get older, this is why they cut everyone loose. Because you don't have any friends, as he can see, and as he's probably sitting in that cell, plotting now. They say his manager trying to rob him for $2 million. They say other people all trying to rob his money, and they laughing at him. And guess how many people are going to go visit him while he's in jail? None of them. Guess how many of his partners going to write him while he's in jail? None of them. Guess how many of his partners going to put money on his books or even accept his collect calls? None of them. Now he's on his own with just his family and friends that all just betrayed him. And for what? Trying to be cool in some internet beef, some rap beef. Trying to be something you ain't anyway. Anyway, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Once I do my live shows, you guys, I will have the number to call in. This is going to be the number that I have on my cell phone that y'all can call in anytime. Well, only when I do shows. Please don't call me at night. But anyway, call me anytime you want. Well, when I'm doing shows. And feel free. I also got Google Hangouts, Skype. I want to bring in more people to do live shows with me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share this YouTube video. Peace, peace.